All right, here we are getting to interview my man Corbin Riley. He is going to talk to us today about the CrossFit Games. And as uneducated as I am in this, basically, if it was baseball, if it was football, if it was basketball, I'd be able to know what you're talking about. But I don't know a thing, and that's why today he's going to be able to inform us what CrossFit is. And that's going right into the first question for you. Tell the viewers what CrossFit Games are. What is CrossFit? How would Corbin Riley define that?
I would just define CrossFit as a way to come together as a community and just get healthier and just have fun with training. It doesn't have to be miserable. You don't have to hate it. You can just something fun to do with friends and family.
Right. So kind of going to detail of what CrossFit events there are, right? Obviously, there's a lot of areas that you could go, but tell us what you do specifically when it comes to CrossFit.
For CrossFit, I just do programming with Matt Henderson, and I train at CrossFit 9-1. And I'll just go through my lifting sessions, my Metcons, running intervals, just stuff like that, just so I can be ready and prepare for upcoming workouts and events.
Right. So this is an individual thing, correct? So this doesn't involve like a team. Now, obviously, you have a great support system with your family and your friends, and obviously Coach Matt. But talk to us about the training, right? You have to do a lot to prepare your body, to prepare your mind. But tell the viewers what you do physically to get yourself ready for these events.
So I'll train 5 days a week with 2 rest days. And I'll usually train between 1 to possibly 3 hours a day and just try to eat as I can and feel my body. And then on rest days, I try to do maybe some active recovery or just stretching so I can get ready for the upcoming workouts.
Right. So, nutrients and let's say hydration, I would say that plays a big part. Do you have to watch what you eat? Do you have to watch what you drink? Kind of tell the viewers how that process is.
I mean, I would just try to stay away from any super unhealthy stuff, and if I do maybe eat some Sour Patch Kids, which I do enjoy.
Yeah.
I try to just eat in small portions, and as well I just try to drink electrolytes and just eat my carbs and proteins to stay fueled.
Right. So I got the privilege to coach Corbin, right? I got to coach you in basketball, and I saw your confidence grow throughout every season, right? I felt like when you got put into the game in high situations, you were able to perform at a high level. Talk to us about what CrossFit has done to your confidence and just your overall overview of life in general.
So when I came into CrossFit, I was pretty new to all of it and all the movements and stuff, and just seeing my progress over the past year and a half has just helped me gain confidence through the new skills and abilities to do things that I've never been able to do before.
Yeah. So let's go to the original beginning, right? I know we've kind of talked a little bit about what you do and how you train, but how in the world, as a basketball player, as a baseball player, maybe even a football player, how in the world did you get attached to CrossFit, and what made you pursue this playing field or participation, if you will?
Well, my mom was doing personal training with my coach, Matt, and then I just came along with her. I was in 6th grade, just tried it for the first time. And I'd do that during the summers. And then in 8th grade, I finally started doing the CrossFit class. Then last October, I started doing programming with Matt.
Yeah. Okay, so that basically got you into CrossFit.
That's how I
so
got there.
Do you think CrossFit has helped you in other sports? I know this past year, you were part of the baseball team, and you guys had a great run to the state finals, Final 3, obviously, and Corbin played a big part of that as a freshman, which is crazy to think about. But do you think CrossFit helped you in the game of baseball? And if so, how was that? How did it help you?
Yeah, just again with the confidence thing, it has just helped me become more confident in myself and just do things that I just think I can't sometimes.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about your support system, right? Tell me who's been involved in your CrossFit journey as far as training. You can even mention family or friends that is rooted for you throughout your CrossFit journey. To kind of tell us who is behind the scenes rooting for you during these things.
Well, obviously my parents and my coach and his wife, Millie. And then also Andy and Wendy Rigler. They're kind of like my grandparents now, and they just help me and support me.
Yeah. So what events would you like to see at the CrossFit Games?
I would like to see Amanda. It's 9, 7, 5, bring muscle ups, and squat snatch.
Gotcha.
Yes,
So let me ask you this. When we think about these big sports, obviously there's big names, right? If you think about basketball in today's society, you think about Steph Curry, you think about the NFL, you think about Patrick Mahomes, you think about baseball, you think about Ohtani.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about CrossFit.
Yeah.
Big athletes, big representatives of CrossFit. Who would you say are some of the big names that you like to model yourself after?
Well, right now I'd probably have to say probably the guys on Boys Interrupted, Jason Hopper, Justin Medeiros, Don Pepper, and James Sprague. But if I were to go in the past, probably Matt Fraser.
Okay, so is there a favorite out of all those? Is there one that stands above all of them for you as far as personal favorite?
Well, I'd say my personal favorite is probably Colton Mertens.
Okay, why? Why is that?
It's just like he's the underdog with his size, and everyone thinks, oh, he's too short, he won't do good at this workout, and then you just find him at the top of the workout.
Yeah.
Top leaderboard.
Yeah. So as a freshman, do you feel like, we talk about ceilings and we talk about primes and things like that, and you're young in this, so like you have a whole pathway ahead of you that you can grow and improve and get stronger and faster. What do you think it's going to take to get to that level of excellence in just overall CrossFit?
Just put your head down and work. You just gotta keep putting in the hours, keep recovering, keep training, just doing everything I can do just to be ready for whatever comes up in the future.
So I guess for our last question is tell the viewers something maybe that they don't know about CrossFit that you know. It could be anything about CrossFit. Someone like me that doesn't know what CrossFit is, right? Mm-hmm. But tell the viewers something that maybe they don't know about CrossFit that you could fill us in on.
I would say CrossFit has probably the best community out there is. Everyone is each other's biggest fan. We just all support each other and love each other.
That's great. So tell the viewers what your next event is coming up. Is there a big event down the road that you're training for? What can we expect with that?
Well, hopefully I'll qualify for the CrossFit Games in July, and then towards the end of September, I'll be competing at the Beach Brawl in Pensacola, Florida, for the second year in a row.
Great. All right. Well, sounds good. We thank you for interviewing with us, and thank you for great insight. And, man, we're looking forward to what you do.
Thank you.
So, all right. Thanks.